Hey y'all, welcome back to Adventuring with Amanda. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Y'all, we are in northern Arizona. It's not too bad. It's not too hot. I mean, it was 91 today, but granted, very little humidity. So in the shade with the breeze, it's really not too bad. I think we are past the worst of it now. It's going to gradually decrease in temperature starting tomorrow, with a chance of rain. So very excited about that. In this video, I'm going to show you where we're camping, kind of what's up at camp, but I also want to share something a little bit heartwarming with you. And I have to say that part of the van life and nomad community, well, I'd probably say the one thing that I love so much is the fact that we all help each other out. Whether you are in a Class A RV or a tent, we all help each other. Everyone is generally very kind, typically very kind and very helpful. Whether you are out here in a vehicle by choice, like me or Maddie, or you're in a vehicle not by choice, people are very giving and very generous. And I came across a nomad today that I felt like maybe could use a little bit of my help. So I will share that with you in this video. So something else, I got a comment recently, or just the other day, someone was like, if you have a home base, why would you be in your van in this heat? And I just want to address that briefly. And the answer is, I prefer van life. I want to be outside. And in Arizona, the 80s is really very doable. You know, we don't have humidity like a lot of the country does. And I am very grateful and very fortunate to have a home base with air conditioning that's very comfortable. And I have been spending a lot more time there than usual. But ultimately, I want to be in my van. I love this life. I love this freeing life. I want to be outside. I like the challenge. I like to get out of my comfort zone. And that helps me grow as a person. I think there's something to be said for that. I'm not going to stay cooped up all summer long inside a house, feeling trapped and suffocated by this intense heat. I am going to adventure and see what cooler temperatures I can find, and I found them. And Wynston and I are doing wonderfully. So yeah, I have a house and that's all great and wonderful, but I like to be outside and I like to be in my van. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, with that being said, if you are new here, remember to hit that subscribe button. We talk about van life, travel, and dogs and cats. We love animals around here. And give this video a thumbs up, smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And I will share this nomad story with you and some life at camp footage. So let's get into it. All right, so Winston and I just arrived at Target, so we're gonna go do some shopping, and I noticed that there's a nomad on the corner over here. He has a sign that says Artist Nomad, and to be honest with you, he looks like he's probably my age, and he has 2 dogs. So I rolled down my window and I was like, what do you need, sweetheart? He's like, dog food. Do you have dog food? And I was like, I can buy you some. So I'm gonna go into Target. I'm gonna buy his dog some food, some treats, some dental chews, and then I'm gonna give the guy 20 bucks and hope I can make his day. So let's go shopping. Target doesn't have a huge selection of dog food, but I am bound to find something that will work for his dogs. I want to make sure I get a big bag so they have plenty to last them at least a little bit and get some nutrition into their puppy tummies. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I got him this big bag of food for the doggos. And I got them these bones, and then I also pulled out $20 for him, so I hope that this helps him a little bit. It brings me so much joy. My heart is so full, y'all. I parked next to this gentleman. I swear he had to have been my age. Like, he probably looked like he was exactly like 34 or 35. He was so kind, and his dogs were so sweet, and it just, I always say, you know, I've never had a lot, but there's always someone with less than me. I can always afford to give, right? Whether that's $1, $5, or $20 and some dog stuff. I just hope I made his day a little bit brighter. It brings me a lot of joy to know that he was smiling and his dogs were so kind and they let me pet him. I offered him water too, but he said he had 5 gallons, so he was good. I'm just glad I got to see a smile on his face. That made my day. We are camped only about 15 minutes from town. It's a super easy drive on the I-40. So, and I don't mind doing errands on days like this because it is 93 today. So this gives Wynston and I a chance to be in the air conditioning of our van and the air conditioning of the store. So I did take Wynston into Target with me to do our shopping. So that allows us to get a little break from the heat. And we'll be arriving at camp around 1 p.m. So only have a few hours of warmth to battle, but hopefully we will get some rain tomorrow. We are camping. Today is not bad. It is 89 degrees. There's a little bit of a breeze. Today will be the last super warm day, but since it's dry and we are in the shade, it is not bad at all. I have some things I need to put away. I need to get organized, and we are at a new spot. So we're parked somewhere that we haven't parked before, so there are lots of smells for Wynston. Gonna get set up. I just put his cooling towels into the fridge. Gotta clean the dust off my van. Then we will get to relaxing. I have my fairly minimal setup going on. Oh, I just realized I need to put Winston's ramp out, but I got all my stuff put away, and we'll have shade on this side of the van most of the day. So I just have his playpen, my chair, my water table, my little table, and then my collapsible trash bin. I took out my solar because I will need to get a little bit of charge today. And then next on my list, I'm going to set up my new shelf that I got from Target the other day. I'm going to use my mom's idea and actually use it on my dish table. And then I will also be setting up my new mosquito repellent thing that my mom got for me. You guys have told me that these things are amazing, so I'm looking forward to testing it out. Look how fun, guys. This is perfect. So my shelf came with 3 shelves, but I put 2 on there because I figure I can put utensils and silverware and things down there when I'm drying them. And then this is, I can put my frying pan up here. So for now, I just have my dish soap and whatnot set up on there. I can also hang stuff from here, like a towel or my spatula. I can hang stuff. So my mom is so brilliant. That'll work out nicely. And then between Wynston and I did set up my little bug thing. I just started it. Of course, we're outside, plenty of ventilation, so really easy to set up. Nifty little thing. I'm excited to see if it's effective. So I sprayed Wynston down with water with a spray bottle, and he is laying on a cooling towel. And then I also have the fan plugged in, going down on top of him, so he's getting lots of airflow, staying cool, drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. He is nice and comfortable despite the 90 degrees. We moved spots on the other side of the van, and I decided to get clever. So I brought out my USB fan, hooked it to my chair, so it's blowing on me. And then I actually hooked the big fan inside Winston's playpen. Now he's on top of a cooling towel, under a cooling towel, sprayed down with water. As you can see, he's not panting. He's very cozy. I just have the fan clipped to the playpen and hooked up to the Jackery. So the things you do when you want to do van life and be outside in nature in the sun. Good boy. All right, so in the evening, or for the evening, I should say, we've been cooling down. I have my bug, I don't know what you would call it, repellent right outside my door. I think it'll be nice to give a protective shield for the inside of my van and outside. But we're pretty much ready to get into the van for the night. I hung up my lanterns, so I have plenty of light for tonight. And look what I found. I actually found this light bulb hanging on this tree. I'm gonna leave it for now because it's kind of a vibe, but I will probably dispose of it before I leave camp. I also saw, where did it go now? Oh yeah, I saw this bucket back here. And I was like, what is this bucket hanging on this tree? Well, I thought it was something exciting, but turns out it's just a citronella candle bucket. So I will probably dispose of that as well. But it's always interesting the things you can find in the forest. Found this metal thing. I'm not sure what this is. I can't really dispose of that easily, but we are winding down for the night. Thank you so much for being here. If you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you taking the time. It means a lot to me. Kids over there at Maddie's van. But anyways, thank you so much. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.